Hello everybody, my name is Matthew and this is Learn the Lingo. Welcome back to our series in which we are learning how to read Hebrew using its aleph-bet and vowel system. So far, we've had 5 lessons and learned lots of letters and pronunciation markers. Today, we're going to take a break from learning anything new and we're going to go over what we've learned in the last 5 lessons. So far, we have learned 8 letters. 5 of these letters always make the same sound. Aleph is always silent. Gimel always makes the g sound. Dalet makes the d sound. Zayin makes the z sound. And chet makes the guttural h sound. The letter bet makes 2 sounds. If it has a dagesh in it, it makes the b sound. And if it has no dagesh, it makes the v sound. We've also learned the letter hey, which makes the h sound. If the hey is at the end of a word, it will go silent, and it is there to tell you that the word ends in a vowel sound. Sometimes a hey at the end of a word is pronounced, and to show that, we put a dot in it called a mapik, as in the word bah. Finally, we have learned the letter vav, whose consonant sound is v. If you put a dot on top of a vav called a holam, it makes the O sound, and if you put a dot on the side called a shuruk, the vav makes the U sound. We've also learned some other vowel markers, such as the kamatz and patak, which both make the A sound. We've learned the segol, which makes the E sound, and also the holam haser, which, just like the holam, makes the O sound, except the holam haser does not have a vav. And last but not least, we have also learned the shva, which is a pronunciation marker which ends a syllable. It can make different sounds depending on where it is in that syllable. So those are all the things we have learned so far in this series. What we're going to do now is take a look at some words that use everything we have learned so far, except the mapik, which is pretty rare. What we're going to do is take a word with its translation on the top, and we are going to sound it out together. If you want, you can pause the video and try to sound it out yourself before we do it together. This is the Hebrew word for one. We start reading on the right, since Hebrew is read from right to left. This word starts with a aleph, which is silent, and under the aleph is a segol, which says e. Moving to the left, we have a het, which makes the guttural sound, and under the het is a kamatz, which says ah. The word ends with a dalet, which says d. Echad. Echad. One. Now let's read the Hebrew word for back. Remember, you can pause the video if you want to try to read it by yourself first. This word starts with a gimel, which says g. Under the gimel is a patak, which is one of the ah vowels. And the word ends with a bet without dagesh, which makes the v sound. Gav. Back. The Hebrew word for fabric has a bet with dagesh. This word is read, bet with dagesh, ba. Under that is a patak, which says ah, and the word ends with a dalet, which says da. Bod. Fabric. Before, we learned that adding a vav to the beginning of a word means and adding a hey means the. Here we've added both to the word bod. Let's sound this out. We start with a vav, which makes the v sound, and under the vav is a shva, which means that this syllable is over. Then we have a hey, which says and under that is a patak, which says ah. Then we have bod again, b, ah, da, and this is the entire word. V-ha-bod, v'habad, and the fabric. Moving on, this is the word for couple. It starts with a zayin, which makes the z sound. Moving to the left, there is a vav with a shuruk, which makes the vav say u and not say v. Then there is a gimel at the end, which says g. Zug, couple. One last word. This is the word for seer, or a prophet in Hebrew. It starts with a letter het, which makes the guttural h sound. Then there is a vav with a holam, which say o. Then there is a zayin, which says z, under which is a sigil, which says e. The word ends with a hey, which is silent. It's there to tell you that the word ends in a vowel sound, in this case, e. O, ze, jose, seer. We can spell the O in this word with a holam chaser instead of a vav and a holam. The word still means the same thing, seer, and still sounds exactly the same, jose. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and turning on notifications so you can know when I make a new video. Also, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like and shared it with your friends who you think would like to learn Hebrew. Goodbye.